Hey everyone, welcome to Third Eye and Truth. This is a space for clarity, intuition, and grounded truth, where we slow down enough to hear what's real beneath the noise. On this episode, I'm going to talk about narcissists and empaths, breaking free and reclaiming your power. So take a breath with me and settle in. Have you ever felt drained, unseen, or like you're constantly giving more than you're receiving, even when you care deeply? You may be caught in the dynamic between a narcissist and an empath. It's magnetic, confusing, and exhausting. And most importantly, it doesn't have to define your life or your energy. Today, we're going to uncover how these dynamics work, why sensitive souls get pulled in, and most importantly, how to break free and reclaim your power. Narcissists thrive on energy. They feed off attention, validation, and control. Empaths naturally give energy, often unconsciously. We feel deeply, we care intensely, and we seek harmony. Together, this can feel magnetic until the dynamics become exhausting, unbalanced, and controlling. Some of the key patterns to recognize are they're charming at first, they create intensity, emotional highs and lows. Empaths respond with empathy, patience, and hope. Over time, narcissists take more than they give. Empaths try harder, often losing themselves in the process. Some examples in romantic relationships are you always accommodate, adjust, or excuse behavior to keep the peace. The other person avoids accountability or deflects responsibility. You feel emotionally drained, anxious, or triggered constantly. Friendships, you are the listener, the helper, the consistent supporter. They rarely reciprocate or validate your feelings. You notice imbalance but struggle to detach. In work or family, you overwork, overcompensate, or overjustify. The other person undermines, dominates, or manipulates energy. You carry guilt for enforcing boundaries. We are naturally attuned to emotions and energy. We sense pain, fear, or incompleteness in others and often believe we can fix or heal it. But here's the truth. You cannot heal someone who refuses to do the work themselves. Trying to control their growth will only cost you your energy, peace, and alignment. Steps to break free is recognizing the patterns. Acknowledge emotional highs and lows, repeated manipulation, and energy drains. Naming the dynamic removes confusion and self-blame. Reclaiming your energy. Practice grounding, meditation, breath work, or journaling. Visualize boundaries like a protective shield around your energy. Setting clear boundaries. Decide what behavior is unacceptable. Communicate firmly and calmly. Stick to consequences without guilt. Detaching emotionally. Release the need to fix, explain, or justify. Observe without merging or reacting. Focus on your own growth. Surrounding yourself with support. Seek trusted friends, mentors, or therapy. Affirm your reality with safe connections. And protect your energy proactively. Reflections, honestly, where have you overextended energy to control someone else's growth? What triggers you repeatedly in relationships see and why? How do you feel in your body when you enforce boundaries versus when you ignore them? And what does freedom look like for you, energetically and emotionally? Breaking free isn't just physical or emotional, it's energetic. When you reclaim your energy, your frequency rises. Your soul becomes more aligned, attracting relationships that honor and respect you. You stop replaying old patterns and start living consciously. You are not responsible for someone else's transformation. You are responsible for your peace, clarity, and presence. Narcissists will always seek energy, and empaths will always feel deeply. But awareness changes the game. You can recognize the pattern, reclaim your energy, and walk away without guilt or fear. Breaking free is not selfish, it is self-respect. When you do this, you are not only protecting yourself, you are aligning with your soul and your higher purpose. You are free, you are whole, and you are finally in control of your energy. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.